They don't make utes like they used to.
No,
there are
they don't.
so many sensors. You got cameras, everything going on. What do you guys have to deal with when you design a new bar?
Yeah, so what we've got to make sure is that all the safety features actually work when we take a factory bumper off to put a bull bar on. So you've got collision radars in the front, you've got your traditional parking sensors, you now have 360 cameras, which obviously in the front, you've got the mirrors and then obviously the triangulation between the interior mirror as well. And then obviously what's a bit of a curveball this time is the radars on the side, which is obviously your blind spot monitoring or cross traffic alert. They have a pulse generated sensor which goes out, so we need to make sure that the geometry is correct. And all of that starts when we actually scan the car. So we'll scan the car in its OE position, and then we replicate that into our bumper.
Right, so you got cross traffic or sort of
blind spot.
Yeah, blind spot on the corners now as well. So taking all that into consideration, how do you actually design a bar like this? You must obviously use software with it. You say it's about triangulation.
Correct.
It has to be like millimeter perfect.
It has to be, exactly, yeah, you're right. And there's obviously lots of other features that we need to think of as well. So, it's all good and well to put the sensors where they need to go, but then we also need to make sure that the bar itself is nice and snug to the car. Most modern garages are 5+ meters. So if we make the bar fit, then all of a sudden you end up with this big nose heavy bar, then you can't park in the garage. So stuff like that too. But then so we try and get everything into that perfect real estate position. And then obviously still have the ability to have a winch, recovery points, underbody protection. This is a new release for us. This is our new Apex bar. So traditionally, the underpan is generally 2 mil. This is actually a 4 mil steel pan. Yep. So it actually acts as a battering ram per se. And then obviously the integration of recovery points as well.
Yep. So you obviously maintain the level of safety the vehicle comes with from the factory, but you enhance it on top of that. So this will be much better for protection in the bush and for small impacts. What else is there about the Apex bar or this type of bar that stands out from you guys from an Ironman point of view? Yeah,
so obviously most vehicles in Australia are turbo diesels, so you need that airflow, so you need that air rushing through. So the idea with our bars, and especially the Apex, is to get that air rushing through to, obviously keep the engine nice and cool and run at optimal temperatures, but then also the combustion temperatures as well with the intercoolers and stuff like that, but still maintaining that protection as well, hence the underpan underneath to protect that. And this one in particular is a bit of a curveball. It actually has crush cans at the bottom here, which are traditionally a US thing, which they call a bullhorn. Mm-hmm. So we've actually integrated our side pans into a 2-piece pan to obviously protect that, but then also add a bit of styling to the bar as well.
And that'd be a replaceable item if it needs to be?
Yeah. All the bumper parts are replaceable parts, yeah.
Nice. So MV Triton, new release. This technology is prevalent now, right? MI24 D-Max has got a lot of this going on. What other vehicles have you guys got bars either in the works for, or this style of safety-focused ute or SUV? Yeah,
the new Land Cruiser 250. We've got Tacoma in the US as well. And then there's a heap of vehicles about to come rushing through the market at the moment as well. So we're hot on the step of that now. So
beauty. So just hit online, probably the best place to find it at Info4.
Correct, yeah.
Yeah, nice. Thanks, Chris.
No worries, thank you.